Hey guys, Brad73 here. Welcome back to Ships at Sea. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe for this and many more videos. Just a little warning here. The first few minutes of this video is probably going to be a bit boring because they released a new update today, update version 0.7.1 with many improvements, and we're going to go through everything that was discussed. So they said we are excited to unveil the next wave of fixes and improvements to enhance your maritime experience. Please see below for a detailed look at what's included in the patch. In addition, we'd also like to address the GPU-related crashes you've reported. To better understand and solve these crashes, we've made adjustments to our crash reporting system to gather more information, and we've added an option to play Ships at Sea with GPU crash debugging. So guys, if you're crashing to desktop a lot while playing Ships at Sea, that's going to be really important. They say we'd like to ask for your help in investigating this by selecting Play Ships at Sea with GPU crash debug if you're experiencing frequent crashes on computers above the minimum requirements for running Ships at Sea. So Autopilot is added for the first version of our Autopilot system. Has been added. You can use it by plotting a route on the map and then turning on the autopilot in the cabin. Your boat will then automatically follow the plotted route, and you can manually adjust the throttle to maintain a good cruise speed and fuel economy. Next up is save games. They say we are currently addressing the reported save game issues. This is a complex task and will take some time to resolve in order to prevent any impact on your current save games. Please note that your inventory will be reset in this update due to our inventory improvements and skill tree options. We are very sorry for any inconvenience this may cause. So let's look. Nope. My inventory's not been reset. Nope. Okay. Keep in mind that you can't save the game while you are in the shipyard. We suggest that you save your game when you are docked in a port and have finished your cargo missions to avoid any issues when you load your save game. I'm pretty sure they include fish too, so if you got fish in your ship, sell them before you save. We aim to roll out a fix for this by the end of next week, and we have also added an autosave option. Roadmap. We plan to continue with weekly updates for the time being rather than our recent daily updates to ensure more robust updates and improvements. We look forward to sharing our upcoming roadmap, which will outline our plans and provide a sneak peek into what's next in our game, Ships at Sea, very soon. So they're basically just saying they're going to release a roadmap, very soon, trademark. The changelog for this patch is pretty big, so hang in there with me. A number of performance improvements, added markings for medium cargo areas. Oh, I gotta flip my page over here. Added 1,000 kilogram bags of fish food for purchase. Added autopilot to all boats. I wonder if the rowboat has autopilot. Added autosave feature. You can now set the frequency of autosaving in the options menu. Added a crane on Stavoya. Added lights on fish farms. Added the ability to delete save games from the menu, thank God. Adjusted docking areas around fish farms. Adjustments to the fog so that there are no longer any black horizon lines. That's a good one. Actually, I pointed that one out an episode or two ago, or three. Balanced long lines. Balanced fixer. Should hopefully not capsize so easily anymore. I never had that problem, but maybe some people did. Cargo spawn area on Veyroy has been adjusted. Inventory skill tree has been has been enabled, allowing you to acquire more inventory slots, including adjustments to address GPU. Oh. Okay, I kind of did that as a run-on sentence. Just allows you to require more inventory slots, period. Including adjustments to address GPU-related crashes, Improved water mask on Flippy. So we got Flippy there. Fixed and balanced fish farms. Now fish will grow only if food is available. Oh, only if the food available is not less than the required amount. Okay. Fixed a problem where the fish food would not be visible as a client. Fixed a crash when using FSR3 upscaler. Fixed a crash when... Oh, I'm just going to go through all the crashes really quick, and then I'll let you know when I'm done. These are all crashes. Setting a long line. Performing certain interactions with an animation. Entering the boathouse as a client. Onboarding a boat. Switching pages in the compendium. Pressing to join a lobby slot. Trying to lock a buoy in place. Selecting a mission. Viewing owned boats in the UI. Updating mission progress. Deleting UI map markers, and using the map in multiplayer. So all those would trigger or could trigger crashes for some players, and they say they fixed all those. Fixed an issue where the water cannon panel was overlapping the horizon button on Scarven. Fixed the issue where the user settings were not being properly applied at startup. Fixed an issue where loading a save inside a fish habitat would not recognize that you were in the habitat. Fixed issue where rowboats could not be repurchased after being sold. Fixed speedometer on tier 1 and 2 boats. So I guess that's probably almost all the boats. Fixed some issues related to medium cargo. Fixed issue where inventory items were not being used. I noticed that previously. Fixed issue with jigging not working for the client in multiplayer. Fix the issue with screen flickering for some users. Oh my god, please tell me. We're going to try that out. We're going to bump up some graphics options here. Fixed issue with tier 2 sonar not working. Improved lighting and post-processing. Improved inventory system. You can now only hold one item of certain items. Okay. Resolved problem with long line buckets occasionally disappearing after being hauled. And some audio improvements, and then we highly value your feedback. If you're enjoying Ships at Sea, take a moment to rate our game and leave it. Okay. All right, we got all that out of the way. I can now put that in the shredder and take off my glasses. And, yeah. So I don't really notice my inventory appears to be intact. Let's go into foist person mode. And I'm going to adjust my mouse sensitivity. Oh my gosh. Deliver. Okay, so we've got the fishing boat, so obviously we're not going to get many missions. But let's jump on Flippy really quick. And we're going to see if it... Oh, we still have the long lines there. I just want to see that it says they've adjusted some of the waves or something. Not noticing anything different yet. Maybe the waves look slightly better. It's hard to tell. What do you guys think? Do the waves look better? Oh my gosh. Oh. Do the waves look better? Oh, okay. We're gonna go to settings, and I'm gonna turn up foliage. We're gonna max that out again. Apply. Okay, I'm not noticing anything yet. And we're still getting waves coming into Flippy, so I don't know. I did download the patch, I'm pretty sure. Wait. I'm gonna go into my Steam really quick. The game sound's gonna turn off, so don't spaz. Ships at Sea. Yes, it was updated, so we're all good there. All right, Mr. Flippy. Flippy McKippy. Now we've got over $1 million. Yeah, let's repair. We've got 1,350,000 approximately. So we're gonna go and we're gonna buy that next boat that we can buy. Which one is it? I don't remember. I don't know all the names of the boat. There's the roster, there's the Flippy, and there's the Fixer. And that's all I know. Actually, we can kind of park this one anywhere because we don't have to pick up any cargo. The other thing I want to make sure of is that all of my upgrades are installed. Okay, they probably are then. All right. Oh, yeah, we still didn't upgrade this one all the way. Okay. Well, boats. So yeah, there's the Fixer. So the next one is the Dr. Phil, which is a cargo boat, which I'm going to assume is going to be similar to the roster. All right. Oh, fuse box. Dun, dun, dun. Compact and reliable fuse box. It ensures efficient circuit protection for your boat or maritime application. Upgrade. Okay, there is a color difference there. Upgrade to the reliability of our fuse box for a straightforward solution to safeguard your maritime. Okay. Upgrade your electrical system with the durability and peace of mind on the water. And elevate your electrical system with a top fuse box, where unparalleled durability meets peace of mind, no matter the conditions. They all look fairly similar. Come on, I want to see the insides. Engine. Ooh, I want to see how much the engine is on this one, like the big bad boy engine. Okay, what we should do actually is let's do a delivery. Maybe. Hopefully we have. Oh, there it is. There it is. Cool. Well, actually, no. Let's go do the. No, let's check the boat out first. This looks really cool. Man, that's big. Uh-oh. I'm kind of scared now. Okay, leave boat. I don't want to leave the boat. We've got buoys. Okay, where do I go to actually do repairs? Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, 1,000. Open the door. Okay, cool. We can go inside. So I guess we are going that way. Drive boat. Rest. Okay, those are our lights. Oh, there's the autopilot. Okay, there's the throttles. What's this? Fix tools. Ah, there's our fuse box. Now, are we going to need tool? Like, do I need a tool for the fuse box? That is the question. We might. Let's go look. I'm going to see if there is an inventory tool that we need to buy. Various parts, various. Okay, that's all just fish farm stuff. Tools again. Yeah, we've got everything. Okay, I guess we've got everything we need then. Okay, so we do have some of these bigger. Oh gosh, 17 miles, 2.1 miles. Let's do. Warning, complete your mission. Okay. We don't have any missions. We just have a long way to run. Okay, so that... Wait, what's this? Cannot... Okay. Place. I don't know if we're going to be able to dock at these... Well, yeah, we probably can. I just want to kind of get a feel of how good or bad just the stock performance of this boat is. What is this one called? The... Oh, the Dr. Phil. Okay. Do the people of Norway love Dr. Phil and they're willing to name a boat after him? Maybe so. I don't know. I don't know what I would name a boat. We had a pontoon boat. We had a speedboat for a while, but we got rid of it because it was kind of older when we got it, and it just wasn't in like really great shape. Like some of the seats were kind of, you know, starting to, like the vinyl on the seats was cracking, and of course back then vinyl, you know, I don't even know what year the boat was. It was probably like a mid-70s model. This would have been like in the early to mid-80s. And yeah, the vinyl on the seats was cracking and it just wasn't very nice. And, you know, some of the paint was fading, and it just happens when you leave boats out all the time. All right, here we go. Are we ready? But I don't know that I don't think we ever named the boat. It definitely has a much heavier feel. I definitely need to put the props and the steering. You know, I'm surprised they don't have something like rudders in this game. Oh gosh, we are going slow. I'm a big captain now. Well, not really. Well, with all the money that we have, we're going to have over 400,000 once I complete this this job. Oh, we're going to need to try out the yeah. Well, whatever money we have, I'm going to go back. I'm going to upgrade the steering for sure and the props for sure. And then we should have enough money to upgrade the engine all the way to the best one, which is what I want to do. And then we'll see how much money we have left over. Maybe we'll do the fuse box. I don't know really what the fuse box is going to do, but... And then I also want to check on the rigging. I think you can put like a crane or something on the boat. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, I've got foliage all the way up. I thought I just saw a flicker on that house way over there, but it's not bad. It's not horribly bad like it was before. Okay, gotta be careful here. Come on, turn. It just does not want to turn. Maybe I'll go down there. Like it's pushing, like the waves are definitely pushing me in. Woo! Man, that's rough. All right. I gotta see how, like, what percent of the boat is damaged. Well, you know, like the other boats, it's going to take a while to get used to. No problem. There's 20 grand. All right. All right, full power. For some reason, like, the camera wants to be really high up, like right here. Kind of wish it would stay a little bit lower, just to keep the full boat in perspective. But I guess, you know, if I rise up so far, I guess I can zoom out a little bit. Whoops. All right, full throttle. See what this is like from in the cab. Yeah. Got pretty good visibility. We're definitely getting pushed to the right. Okay. So for this, we can pretty much park anywhere. Oh, it stops on a dime. Oh. I wonder how many points this is going to allow me to fix, because... Oh. So this is... yeah, so this is the percentage. We will be able to take it all the way back up to 1,000. Okay, so now I can kind of see how upgrading your your repair speed would be important, because like I don't know if your boat is going to sink or anything like that, but you could get into a position where you're waiting like 5 minutes to repair a boat. All right, so first things first is the propeller. Oh my gosh. So maybe I want to do the engine first. Hold to buy. Boom. Install. Okay. Install that. And then steering. Wow. Mirror power. Is this really an upgrade? Does this really affect anything, or is it just this is purely cosmetic and it does not affect functionality? This is purely cosmetic. This is purely cosmetic. This is purely cosmetic. This is purely cosmetic. So the steering wheels are just cosmetic. That one actually looks kind of cool. I kind of like that. That one looks like a sports car. That looks like an old Trans Am. Alpha Manta wheel. That looks cool. I don't know about that. No, this was definitely not. I like this one. Okay. You don't like it, then... Alright, so we can do the searchlight. Man, we're just going to be able to upgrade the heck out of this thing. Searchlight, steering's upgraded, propellers are upgraded, right? Right. Okay, so designed to maximize thrust while minimizing drag. Supreme performance setting the oil sound okay, alright. So I wonder if the different props, like maybe this one does increase efficiency over something like this, but maybe this provides more, immediate thrust. I don't know. It's hard to say. All right, the engine is upgraded. I guess we might as well do the throttle because we're here. And the fuse box, I guess we'll do the good fuse box. What else can we upgrade? Oh, and the eternal fuel tank. What? I'm gonna wait on the fuel tank. Rigging. Okay, so we can do smolt tanks, fuel tanks, and small. Okay, all right. And that's just selling it. All right. Let's try to do one of these longer missions. Let's see, Stavoya or Vadoya? Let's go to Vadoya. With one of these things. 45,000. And we can even do these too. Oh, here's the cargo. So we're gonna have to park it up here, because I don't think I can just pick these up. We have to use the crane. Ooh, I wonder what this crane will, if it'll be usable someday. Wait, I don't even think I can use this one yet. Can I? Oh, I can. Wait. Oh, okay. Got my new steering wheel there. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more peppy now. All right, let's try this out. Let's see. See, like, that's as far out as it goes. So I am gonna need to back up. Can we rotate the... Okay, rotate hook. Z. Oh. Ooh, this rotates nice and quickly. Whoop. This is slightly challenging, I must admit. Probably want it roughly centered. All right. I wish we had the option to actually decouple it. All right, there we go. Let's jump in our boat. No. Full power. Swing the nose around. We are on our way. All right. We'll check the map out. All right. So let's turn on the autopilot. Oh. Can I not? Uh-oh, what have I done? Oh. Well, that's why. Oh gosh, it's coming up to the line. Okay, it's turning on course now, finally. Woo! All right. I'm not steering or anything right now. I'm totally hands off. Come on, turn on the course. At least it seems like it's going to the next waypoint. It's kind of overshooting a little bit instead of like immediately turning on course. Okay. Now what happens if I remove this? Then I think it'll just go directly for the next waypoint. I'm not going to touch anything. We're doing 14.2 knots. That's actually not quite as good as I was, a speed that I would think that we would have gotten. We'll just go full power here. Now, is there a setting for autopilot? Yeah, it doesn't look like there is. Okay. You know, like hit G or something for autopilot. It doesn't have to be G. People are like, why would you did want G? Like, because it's autopilot. Yeah, see, now we've passed through that waypoint. I'm still not doing anything. But why is it drifting to the east of the line? See, now it's like turning more. Now it's turning back. Like, it should do a much better job of staying on that line. Like, if this was an aircraft autopilot, yeah, that would be not good. But there's a lot less margin for error in an aircraft than there is in a boat. Because, you know, if you're on the ground, you're on the surface of the water, if you run into a problem, you know, you just turn your autopilot off and take over manual control. If you're in the air, especially if you're in a cloud somewhere and you turn off the autopilot, you better be really darn sure what your attitude is. You know, are you pointed down? Are you pointed up? Are you in a turn? There's a lot of different factors to consider. And again, I'm not touching anything. I'm just kind of sitting here. This probably would have been a better time to read the patch notes, but YOLO. Do 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 do. Okay, so we're hitting the next marker, and you should start turning to the right. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit more fishy. See how far we're veering off the line? Like, he should have turned right onto that line. It shouldn't have been a problem. We're quite a bit off of the course, and you can see if we're that far off, we could easily, you know, run into terrain down here. So, yeah, and he's just, I don't know what the heck he's thinking. Now it kind of seems like he's aiming directly towards the next route node. Oh, look how much nicer the mountain looks with the foliage. I think the horizon color looks a little bit better now, maybe. Yeah, see, I probably should have gone straight through here instead of here, you know, the deeper water there. Are you guys getting nervous? I'm getting a little bit nervous. Turn. God. What is he doing? Okay, autopilot off. Okay, so maybe the autopilot wasn't made for precision navigation. I don't know. A little bit disappointed there that it's that bad. There's the fish farms up there. I like this boat. I wish it was just a little bit faster. I was kind of expecting it to be a little bit faster, to be honest. You know, big cargo trek all the way up to Veyroy. It's going to be, you know, at 14 knots, it's going to be over an hour for sure. And if I do an episode on it, it could be like an hour and a half. There would definitely need to be like a massive time lapse in there. Maybe I can just put it on autopilot, go take a nap, and then come back. That would actually be a perfect use of my time. Perfecto. All right, so here we have to be right on the end of the dock. So we're gonna turn in. Okay, here we go. We're getting pushed out again. And that's definitely not going to cut it. So we're going to have to back up. Yeah, we're getting tossed around all over the place out here. I'm turning to the left, trying to get the boat straightened. Oh, gosh. That's not going to do it either. Everybody's going to be like, oh, I could do that in like 5 seconds. Yeah, I bet you could. Sure. And move closer to the dock? How much more close do you want me to move? Oh my gosh. Helps if I actually hit the right key. Computers. I can't believe it. I wouldn't think we shouldn't be getting these kind of currents right next to the land. I mean, there might be some waves, but I would think if anything we'd be getting pulled into the land and not pushed away, unless it was like super windy or something. Pushing all the way to the right, and we're just not. Okay, let's give up. I'm gonna give this up. We're gonna come around the opposite way. And maybe this way is better. Oh my gosh. I saw the T there for like 0.9 nanoseconds. Full left rudder. Come on, come on. Yeah, they're going to have to adjust this somehow, because this is just ridiculous. God darn it. I mean, there's no way to get closer to the dock. Yeah, it's like reduce speed to dock, but then that doesn't actually end up mattering. Are you freaking kidding me? How the I'm gonna start cussing here in a second. Doc! This is so freaking... This is so frustratingly... I'm really starting to get mad. Reduce speed to dock. Thank you. Thank you, baby Jesus. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm so stressed out right now. Like, I can't even... Wow. I'm getting a headache. I seriously have a headache now. Oh, you can't pull it all the way over there. I want to hit my boat, my pretty new boat. Okay, one and... Oh, all right. Level up, gain a new skill point. Let's get off of this. Oh, look how pretty that looks, though. Look at that. Oh, and you can we can hit H now and do the screenshot mode. That's kind of nice. I'm just gonna... There we go. We'll get our Steam screenshot. So skill tree. We've got 5 points. I don't know. Do we need an extra inventory slot? %faster. Whoa. Net fishing, deckhand, small cranes. There's medium crane operator. Large crane operator. Whoa. I bet we're going to be getting some large boats later on. All right. Let's head back to port. Let's turn all... Oh gosh, that light positioning is terrible. Undock. Let's make like a baby and head out. And we're on the ocean. Yo ho 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 ho. Man. I think I have a stomach ache from that too. Jeez, that was like not fun at all. Ooh, look at the sun. It's like all green. what was the, my dad was in the Navy. He was a submariner, submarine service. And I remember from a young age, he always used to say, red sky in morning, sailor's warning, red sky at night, sailor's delight. And that was kind of like just an old seafaring rule of thumb, I guess, that if the sky was red in the morning, it was probably a sign that there was going to be storms or bad weather or choppy seas, whatnot. And if the sky was red at night, that would mean, calm waters. I don't know if that just meant like calm waters overnight or what, but that's what he always used to say. So I don't know if that's true, but he seemed to believe in it. So, and he would know better than I did. He spent, several years of his life out on the sea. Where me, I have not spent several years of my life out on the sea. Okay, so we can go. All right, let's try the autopilot again. Gosh, that interior light's really annoying. Almost as annoying as that carpet. I never really liked these kind of carpets. And I would probably never put one on a boat where it's going to get, like, wet. Especially with salt water. Oh, that looks cool. Ooh, the 3D sound is really bad right there. Like when it's fine here, but when I turn it right to here, it's like I'm hearing no water noise at all in my left ear, and it's fine in my right. So I wouldn't think that would be the case. You would normally hear like the wind noise. If you've ever been out on a really windy day, and it's like having a microphone in the wind or blowing in the microphone. Like that kind of noise. But very nice. Let's see. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. Okay. Okay, staying clear of the island over there. I don't want to touch that thing. Autosave completed. I guess I should look at the settings. Control. I need to start trying to use the controller. Gameplay. Autosave every 30 minutes. Let's try like every 5 minutes. What the heck is it? Oh, color deficiency mode. Okay. I don't need that. So we're just going to go apply. Yeah, I've always been really good. Like I can see all of the colors and everything just fine. I can see a U in each one of those. I remember, when I was a little kid, we had tests like that. But I mean, the colors were so subtle that, you barely could even tell that there was anything there. And I always got them right. I could always tell that, You know, there was a 12 or a, you know, a letter. Usually it seemed like it was always numbers. Like, what number do you see in this? Or what word, or like an animal, like what animal do you see? And then there'd be like fish, bird, dog, or tarantula. I don't know, some other animal. And I'd always see them, you know. But they were never like, the colors were never that. I would say, if anything, they were probably closest to this or this, like these two. But even more so, like, it was even harder to discern between those. But it's amazing, like, you know, I've never had, you know, I don't have color blindness, so I can't even imagine what it's like. I guess the closest thing that I can really like, the closest experience that I've had to something like that is when my dad had cataract surgery. That's where they go in and they literally, like, scoop out the lenses of your eyes and put in new lenses, like artificial lenses. And like, the first thing he said was like, I can't believe how blue everything is. Because, you know, he was basically looking through, you know, brown for probably decades. I don't know. And, whoa, oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, so now the autopilot's just gonna, what does it do? Reverse back on itself or something? I think, you know, okay, first step to autopilot, okay, it passes. It passes the scratch and sniff test. It needs work, obviously, and I'm sure they'll improve it over time. They definitely need to improve the marker system. And I think that once you get to the last marker, you know, you should probably disengage autopilot and bring the ship to a halt. And that would be like on a more complex autopilot, though, that would have, you know, throttle control. On smaller boats, I would think that the autopilot might not have throttle control, but I could be wrong. I mean, you know, autopilots and, you know, GPS technology and things like that are light years more advanced today than they were 20 years ago. I won't say light years, but I mean, they are more advanced than they are 20 years ago. Maybe twice as good. I don't know. The precision is definitely better, but that was more of like a government regulation thing than it was a limitation of the technology 20 years ago. But like, I can remember taking out my I had a Garmin. Actually, I still have it around somewhere, but I haven't used it in years. I have a Garmin handheld GPS. It's an aviation GPS. And I remember one day walking out into, you know, turning my GPS on, letting it capture all the satellites and everything, and then walking out to the center of the runway at our airport and, you know, standing there. And I mean, that sucker was dead center of the runway on my GPS. Dead center. And, you know, and at that time, I think the GPS precision was only supposed to be about 50 feet. But I mean, we were within 5 or 10 feet easily. So I never really... Let's turn all of our lights on, because we're going home for the night. We're going home. Okay. It's like I just lost 20% of my subscribers right there. God. So yeah. We got it. The Dr. Phil did a couple missions with it, tested it out, stock and fully upgraded. And yeah, it's nice. Go buy it. Wish it was a little faster though. And we got to talk about the patch notes and wants for the future. I want a better autopilot, Misc Games. Please make that happen. All in due time. All in due time. Guys and gals, thank you for joining me for another episode of Ships at Sea with me, Brad M73. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and please subscribe. For this and many more videos, I'll see you next time. Good night, guys. Bye for now. I know there's people that like to listen to me as they drift off into La La Land. So good night, everybody. Bye for now.